Hi Jimbo, I'm Rick Plumeri, and since I was young, I always had a passion for graphic design, music, and movies. And with filmmaking, I'm able to combine all three, which I love. I worked for Live 5 News, and we started a lifestyle show from scratch called Palmetto Life. It airs Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. And we were out there in the field almost every single day shooting restaurants, businesses, and we even had our reporter Reagan go surfing for the very first time, which was fun. We had to turn around these stories quickly. After the shoot, I'd come back, I'd download the footage, to edit it, put the graphics and lower thirds in, add the music, and then it's on to the next. I'd like to share with you a piece I did with Jerry Henry, my good friend and retired reporter. He's a big Eagles fan. So we went out to this restaurant called D.D. Pecker's, which is a huge Eagles nest. This was a lot of fun.
When you think of Philadelphia Eagles fans, chances are Charleston, South Carolina wouldn't come to mind. But think again. For the hundreds of Philly fans who packed the place here called D.D. Pecker's, it's their new Where Were You Then place for what may just be the greatest Super Bowl of all times. It's this southern city's biggest Eagles nest, especially for northern transplants like Elliot Reed, who is from North Philly.
In Philadelphia, they don't know what it means to be an Eagles fan outside of the city because we have to put up with every other fan outside of the city. We don't see our brothers in arms that are Eagles fans, like we do in Philadelphia, like when we're home.
You know what, I keep saying, I've been to Chicky and Pete's in Philly, and I keep saying it's game day, it's like Chicky and Pete's. Place is just, it's wild. You couldn't even find a seat the last game, the NFC Championship game.
George, you flew down from Philadelphia. Why?
Look around. It's all Eagles fans. So it's kind of a Philadelphia bar outside of Philadelphia and Charleston. And I left snow this morning, and sun's not out yet, but it's almost out, and it's a lot warmer, and I could be in shorts.
I've been here 3 years in Charleston, and the rest of my life I was in Philadelphia. Well, it's been a great experience. I'm really excited that there's a place in Charleston that celebrates the Phillies and the Philadelphia Eagles as well.
D.D. Pecker's is the brainstorm of Derek Harris, a former school teacher from Doylestown, Pennsylvania. He advertises wings on the go, and of course that Philly staple, the cheese steak.
Can't have a cheesesteak if it's not an Amorosa roll from Philly. We get them shipped in twice a week. That makes the real deal Philly, man. It's awesome. We love it. Well, we don't name it a sports bar. We just happen to be a fun, we call our tagline's a fun neighborhood joint. Oh, and by the way, we have a bunch of TVs. And oh, by the way, if Philly's on, we're on.
And there's a new reason for optimism for these fans who began flocking here in numbers as the season progressed and witnessed the end of a championship drought that spans 4 generations and dates back to 1960, as the Eagles beat the Patriots 41-33 in a Super Bowl for the ages, all witnessed in a place that is easy to remember. In Charleston, South Carolina, I'm Jerry Henry for Content Charleston.
Here's a very short segment called Sport Shot. I used graphics, music, and stock footage for this piece.
Feeling a little bottled up? Too tired or stressed to work out? Run or play your favorite sport? Sport Shot by Bodyworks has the key ingredients that help you get back in the game. Open up the possibilities. Infused with natural vitamins B6 and B12, amino acids, a helpful dose of caffeine, glucosamine, and minerals. Sport Shot by Bodyworks naturally helps you to improve your energy level, stay focused, and recover faster. Sport Shot by Bodyworks helps your body perform better in the gym, on the court, on the course, in the water, and on the run. Sport Shot by Bodyworks a more natural way to help your body play and perform better. Order today at bodyworksforme.com.
I worked with Kevin Maurice, a photographer and portrait artist. I'd like to share you his vision now.
Yeah, as a wedding photographer, I'm often asked, what's my favorite part of the day? And I love everything about the wedding, but to be quite honest, my favorite part starts maybe 30 days before the actual wedding. It's the bridal portrait. I'm a wedding photographer, sure, that's true, but first and foremost, I'm a portrait artist, and I just love the intimate moments between myself and the subject. And I like to make it fun. I make it fun. We go on location. We go to some locations that are seldom seen or seldom heard, and we like to get out there and mix it up a little bit. So, my approach to the wedding day will start long before then. I kind of get into the head and into the mind of the client, and I try to envision, what is their dream or what is their fantasy, and I try to make that happen for them. The cool thing about imagination is that you can use it and shape it and develop it wherever you're at. So it doesn't matter if you're in a barn or if you're in a field or, if you're on a bridge, You can make some great artwork. You just have to have an active imagination, and you have to want to do it. And me, I always want to do it. I'm so ready to shoot these bridal portraits.
Thanks for watching, Jimbo. I would also love to learn more about marketing and be a sponge for that. You could email me at rick@contentcharleston.com or give me a call anytime at 843-696-2233. Thank you so much.